Let me see. Kak Teku. Hello. Hello, Kak Teku.
Oh, sorry, you were calling my name.
Yeah, I'm calling your name.
I had my audio set too low, apparently. Hello.
Hello. So, how was your day?
I could say that it was a near perfect day. I woke up a little too late this evening, so yeah.
Oh, that's great. So, this is your first time or?
Yes, this is my first time in a Britzone meeting.
Oh, welcome to Britzone. So,
Thank you.
how how did you know this community?
So I joined another English community and it was English Club Project, and one of them actually referred to Britzone.
Who one of them?
Do you know Kak Dini?
Oh, Kak Dini. Okay, thank you, Kak Dini, for bringing you here. Okay, thank you. Well, what should I call you?
You
Teku
might
or
call me Tuku, you might call me Omar, you might call me Adrian. Just don't call me Tama.
Sama? Okay, I will call you Omar. Thank you, Omar.
Thank you.
Okay, so maybe I want to say hi to Kak Wit. Hello, Kak Wit.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. So the character is so beautiful. May I see your real face?
I'm sorry, I haven't used my hijab.
Okay. So how
Just a
was your
moment.
day?
Feeling great, actually. Thank you for asking.
Oh, great. Thank you for coming, Kawit. So nice to see you. Okay, baby, I think everyone is already here. So before we start the class, I think I have like several announcements and I will introduce my name. Hello, everyone. My name is Della and I will be your MC for today's class. Nice to see you guys. Okay, so maybe one of you, maybe Reza or Farah can help me to show the screens. Okay. So everyone, welcome to the largest English community in Indonesia, Britzone. So basically, Britzone has three values. So first one, we of course focus on English education because we hold a regular class every week, and also we free and open platform so you guys can join without any charge, and you can bring your friend here. So and also here the conductor and the committee who help the class, and also me is volunteerism. Next, so Britzone has regular classes every week. The first one is Britzone Tuesday class, which is today. That we always held hybrid online and offline start at 7 p.m. That we focus on enhanced speaking skills through wide range topics. And also we have Britzone Thursday class that held always online. So you guys outside Jakarta, and you can join this session. It starts at 7 p.m. and it's touch for skills in English like listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And also we have Britzone Fun Day class that always held on Saturday, and it's always offline and Kemendikbud starts at 11 a.m. and it brings various fun topics to discuss. And last but not least, we have Britzone outdoor class that held once a month on Saturday. We will learn English with various activity outside a classroom, like in a cafe, museum, and nature. Okay. So we have several platform, and our main platform is Instagram. please follow us on Instagram, Britzone ID, so you can know our up-to-date class schedule. So, and also we have YouTube, Britzone English Community. Please subscribe. And now we are live streaming on YouTube. Please say hi on YouTube. And also we have TikTok and community Discord. Next. Okay, you guys want to let's say want to chit chat with others, you can join to connect 24/7 with our community on Discord. So you can scan this barcode to join our Discord. And next, so Britzone have cool merch. Here's the first, here's is Tumblr. So if you guys want to support us, please buy our merch. So you can contact the number that's the number on the screen, either Zaki or Rindu. Or you can search the link on the screen and buy this cool merchandise. And next, and also we have this delicious food that always pre-order on our offline class, mie Aceh from Kedai Rencong. So if you guys want to order this, you can contact the WhatsApp on the screen. And so please guys, this mie Aceh is very delicious. You should try at least once. Okay, so we're so lucky to have our sponsor, Perpustakaan Dikbud. Please follow the Instagram at Perpustakaan Dikbud, and you can sign up to becoming the member of the library to access many impressive resources. And next, okay, we have after class tradition, which is taking picture. And after class, we will share the link on our WhatsApp group. So please fill the feedback link, so we will know what the best feedback to make our class improve. Okay, that's all the announcement. Thank you for helping me. Okay, maybe before we jump to the main session, do you guys know what the topics today? Nihongo, Japan. Okay, I guess you guys. I assume that you guys already know what we will discuss today. So maybe I will ask, do you guys want to go to Japan? Maybe you can react by the love sticker if you guys interested to go to Japan. Okay. So maybe without any further ado, I will greeting our lovely conductor today, Kak Nurul. Hello, Kak Nurul.
Halo Kak Dela.
Wow, you're so
Hello.
beautiful.
Thank
So,
you too.
so how's your day?
It was okay day because I take a day off today to rest, prepare for tonight.
Oh my God, thank you very much. Such an honor to having you here. Okay, so I think today's participant is quite a lot, and I think they're very excited about today's topic that you will bring. So,
Yeah. Oh, yes. It's such a pressure.
I think without any further ado,
Hmm.
check the sessions and bring the material today. Give a round of applause, guys. So, time and screen is here, Kanurul.
Thank you, Kak Dela and friends. So, okay. Hello, Britzoners. Thank you for the opportunity to meet all of you in here. So I am Nurul, and tonight I'm really thrilled to share with you my experiences from the time I spent in living in Nagano, Japan. So Nagano is such a fascinating place with a unique blend of natural beauty, cultural richness, and also intriguing tradition. So I hope by the end of this presentation, you'll have a deeper appreciation for this incredible part of Japan. Next. Okay, today's menu. I have lined up here for you tonight. We'll start with a brief introduction about Nagano, and then I'll take you on a virtual tour of some must-visit places in Nagano, Japan. After that, I'll share some cultural surprises, or we call it culture shock, that I encountered during my stay in Nagano. And finally, we'll have a Q&A session where you can ask me anything about my experiences in Japan. Okay, let's get started. Hi again, I am Nurul. So I have lived in Nagano from 2014 to 2018 while studying at Shinshu University and later on working as a researcher over there. So what I about to present you here is really solely based on my POV and experiences. And fun fact, Shinshu is the old name of Nagano and Nagano is Shinshu, so it's the same thing. Okay, next. Yes, here it is. On the map, you can spot Nagano, located right in the center of Japan and known for its breathtaking natural landscape. So it's a place for you to experience beauty of all four seasons. And Nagano had hosted the 1998 Winter Olympic, which brought a lot of attention to its excellent skiing and snowboarding facilities over there. Also, it's kind of strange because Nagano experienced a distinct season, which from a year, 8 months you will feel the coolness, and the rest three months you will feel warmer. And also there are a lot of hot spring or onsen that scattered in so many all over the mountains. Okay, next. Yeah. This is the first place of interest or place to visit in Nagano. As I mentioned before, that Nagano is once becoming a host for Winter Olympic Games. And one of the place it took in Hakuba Mountain. You could see the picture in here. So Hakuba is one of the most famous ski resort in Japan. And it's a paradise for anyone who loves winter sport. So when I went snowboarding over there, I was blown away by the quality of the snow and the sheer beauty of the mountains. And plus the view from the top of the slope, you can spot the incredible scenery of the landscape covered by the snow. The next one you could visit in Nagano is Zenkoji Temple. So you could see in here, Temple is one of the most important and historical temples in Japan. And the age of this temple is more than 1,400 years, as is a major pilgrimage site in Japan. So if you look at the and at the right picture, the gate have statue. There are two statue. Which call as A and Un. So there are two statue with the open mouth or A and the statue with the closed mouth. My friend told me the meaning of two statue on the gate before you enter the apa namanya? Sorry, before you go to the Zenkoji. So the meaning is that when you have nothing to say or if you have no nice things to say, you better close your mouth. Only if you have nice thing to say, you can talk when you enter the gate to this holy place. So you better watch out what you say when entering this zone. And then one of the memorable apa namanya exciting experience was Gokaicho. You could spot on the middle picture here. So the Gokaicho happens every 6 or 7 years, where the replica of sacred statue is shown to the people, and people from all over Japan will come to see it. So yeah, don't forget to visit Zenkoji when you visit Nagano. The next one is, I think this one is one of the most interesting for my personal opinion. The Snow Monkey Park, or you can say the Jigoku Dani Yan coin. Coin is coin meaning is a park. So one of the most unique attraction in Nagano, and this park is famous for its wild Japanese macaques, or the monkey name is macaques that bath in the natural hot spring during the winter. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes because this monkey is just chilling in the hot spring while us human are freezing watching them. So it was a unique experience, and you should really go there. Next, next we have Masumoto Castle. So it is also another highlight of Nagano, one of Japan's most beautiful and well-preserved castle. And the view from the top are spectacular. Apa namanya? Giving you a panoramic view of surrounding area. And last but not least, for the place of interest to visit is Kamikochi. Yeah, here you could spot a stunning highland valley within the northern Japan Alps. So this is one of my favorite memories in is hiking in Kamikochi during the autumn season. You could spot the orange trees in here and also the very crystal clear river. I forgot the name of the river. If I'm not mistaken, it's Azusa River. And I guess nowadays some of the apa namanya Instagram the people that famous in Instagram are visiting Kamikochi, so I feel glad for that. Okay, let's moving on from place of interest. We will go deeper for the cultural surprises, which I will talk more in here. So in the cultural surprises, firstly is the Japan's recycling system. So as you may all know that Japan is densely populated country with limited space for the landfills. So as a way to minimize landfill itself, a lot of Japan trash is burned, which is another reason why sorting is so important in Japan. And for all the people that first move to Japan, they will be introduced for the law of separating the garbage the day of throwing it. Because, for example, for the burnable waste, you can only throw on the Tuesday and Thursday. Another day for the plastic and so on. So the regulation itself is so complicated. As you can see in here on the picture number one, there are so detailed law how to throw the garbage. And the second one is no one's gonna do it for you. So I have interesting story in here. So in Japan, you need to buy your own trash bag, right? As shown in here. So living in Japan, I quickly learned that recycling is taken very seriously, and the system is incredibly detailed. So during my first month in Nagano, in one morning, I put my plastic bag and placed it in the designated rubbish corner, and then I went to the university. When I went back home, I was surprised because the bag that I already threw in the correct place, it was put back on my door. So I found that plastic bag at my door with a note. I I don't know what I had do wrong with this bag. So I read the note. The note explained my mistake and instructed me to correct it. So apparently I bought a food which the cover of the food is consists of paper and plastic. So this is the mix of paper and plastic. I throw it to the burnable bag. Actually, the rule is that if the cover is mixed materials, I need to tear it. So put the paper to the burnable bag and the plastic to the plastic zone. So that complicated. And instead of the staff doing it for me, they put back my apa namanya my trash, so I need to fix it by myself. Even it's very what to say, it's a simple thing to do. um this level of responsibility and attention to detail was just a big adjustment for me. But from that moment, I become more mindful of throwing garbage. And in some cases, here what I mean to say is that to get rid of the oversized waste is even more complicated. What I meant to say, in Japan, I have this experience. So when I first moved to Japan, I bought the refrigerator from the second-hand shop. It cost in rupiah maybe 1 million. So I bought that second-hand refrigerator for 1 million. And 4 years later, I need to go back to Indonesia. So I need to dispose this refrigerator, right? I sell back this refrigerator to the shop, but they didn't accept just because the age of this refrigerator produce is already past 5 years. So maybe the age of this refrigerator maybe 7 years. So they cannot sell it anymore. And then I don't know how to dispose it. And when I ask the people who knows, they told me that I need to pay 6,000 yen or around 700 rupiah to dispose it. Because to dispose such a big thing, they need cost for the logistic, for the people to separate the things. So what I meant to say is that coming to Japan is expensive and to return home is even more expensive. So be careful of spending so much money when you go back home. Make sure that all the big stuff you can give to your friend over there so you don't need to dispose on yourself. Also, the last thing is that there is a sticker of shame. So, as I told you, I made mistake of mixing the trash. If I do it again and again, then I will get this sticker tuck on my door that saying this human harming the planet. This human doesn't follow the rules. So that's why you really need to be careful with the recycling system in Japan. Okay, that's quite a long story. Next one. Okay, this San Marin Nagano is actually still related with the previous story. So San Marin Nagano is one of the country's largest indoor leisure pools. What makes it really unique and connected to the Japanese recycling system is how it used residual heat from the nearby garbage incineration plant. So I told you before that the trash in Japan is burned. So the heat that produced from the burn is used to heat the water in the pool. So can you imagine in the such a very cold place like Nagano, where 8 months over there is just coldness, you could have a heated pool, and it's very fascinated, right? So this fantastic example of sustainable living in Nagano, where waste is transformed into something beneficial for the community. And then next one. Yes, here is also one of the memory in Japan that I kind of surprised to encounter is the elders of honor. So one thing that really surprised me during my time in Nagano was seeing how active the elderly are. So at my university, I noticed that most of the cleaning staff were older, around 60 or 70-ish. You can call them ojisang, obasang, or in Bahasa Indonesia, you can call them nenek-nenek and kakek-kakek who are doing the cleaning for the university. So they even drove the nice car to the university. So it was confusing, right? Why elderly people who clean the university and why they could afford to drive the car and nice cars to the university. So there are moments when I went back from the class, the cleaning staff that just cleaned my class passed me by driving the car. So it was fancy for me. Show that they weren't working because just they really need the money, right? So I asked my Japanese friend about that, like why these things happen in here, and they explained that elderly people in Japan really love volunteering. They want to feel like they have value in society and don't want to feel lonely at home. So it was really inspiring to see how dedicated they were to staying active and connected with the community. And on top of that, not only cleaning, there are also many elderly volunteers teach Japanese language for foreigners for free. So it's another way that they stay active and help others. This experience really showed me how important it is to stay engaged and connected with the community no matter your age. Okay, that's a very big lesson to learn. And then the next cultural shock that I encountered is the no tipping. So you might already know that tipping isn't part of the Japanese culture. Even their service is really exceptional, and people in Japan take yeah, correct. And people take immense pride in their work without expecting any extra gratuity. So uh, I have one memorable experience in Nagano. So it's also the early time when I just moved to Nagano. I once went to a shopping mall and bought some items from a small shop. So I forgot the exact price, but let's say the total for the things I bought is 100,000 rupiah. Sorry, 98,000 rupiah. So I handed over 1,100, aduh sobat sih. So the price is 98.000, but I pay 100.000. And then, without thinking, I just walk away and forgetting that I need to collect kembalian 2.000, right? I just walk away and I think it's okay just to keep it 2,000 for her. And I didn't realize that the seller was trying to find the change and it takes time for her to do so. And I was just walking and walking. And after some moment, I realized that few people tried to call me out and told me there was a lady running and tried to catch me. And then I was surprised because why did I underpaid her? Did I give a apa namanya incorrect amount to her? But instead, she come running to me and looks so tired and wanted to return that 2,000 to me, 2,000 rupiah to me, the 2.000 to me. And then when I told her it's okay, you could keep it, and it's not necessary to come running to me just to give that 2,000 to me. But she instead insisted to giving it back to me and saying that she was already grateful for my purchase and didn't need any extra money. So wow, this experience really highlighted the honesty and integrity of people in Japan. It was a small gesture maybe for them, but it left a very big impression on me about the cultural values of respect and fairness. I hope it could be implemented in Indonesia one day. Okay, next. Okay, this maybe will be only explained in a brief. So another one is bluntly direct and humbly modest. What I mean to say here is that Japanese people can be surprisingly direct on commenting appearance. So if you cut your hair, they will say like, "Oh, kawaii, you just cut your hair." If you buy a new cardigan, they will notice and say, "Ah, that's a new cardigan you bought. It's a yellow one. The color is so what to say, it's so just fit with the weather and so on. So whatever you wear or the change on your appearance, they will just comment. So it's maybe it's not really common in here to comment such a thing, but there they really like to comment. But when they got a compliment back, for example, when we say, "Oh, you are so beautiful," when we say that, they will deny the compliment. So it's really confusing for me. They like commenting, but when we give they like complimenting, but when we compliment back, they will deny and try so hard to say no, I'm not beautiful. No, like convince us that they are not beautiful. To that extent, they deny the compliment. So it's a cultural quirk that reflects a deeper value of humility and self-awareness that is really unique to adopt, I think. And the last one of cultural surprises is next slide. Okay, is the respect and punctuality uh, that I value the most. maybe you have heard the words of otsukare sama desu. So otsukare sama desu itself is commonly used to express appreciation for someone's hard work. So like I respect you and I think what you're doing is worthwhile. So after the working hours time, whenever you pass by someone you know, you will say otsukare sama desu. Otsukare sama desu means saying like good job for today, good job for today. So they always doing that and that makes us who receive that compliment apa ya kayak happy after going a very dynamic day, right? So respecting others is really top notch in Japan, and also to make appointment is also another whole of level. So if we want to have appointment with Japanese, we have to make in advance like a month before. For example, if we want to make appointment on September, we could do it from now at the end of July. And from July to September, we don't need to remind them. We don't need to ask again whether they can join or not. They just say yes on July, and on September they will show up punctually. So the way of keeping this promise is just another level in Japanese. I hope that we could really implement that in Indonesia. Okay, actually that is all for what I need to convey tonight. So thank you so much for listening to my tales from Nagano. Now I'd love to hear any question you might have. Thank you.
Wow, that's very great. I mean, like in Japan, it's not only in Tokyo. I mean, like there's a place, there's a city maybe called Nagano. That's really cool, and there's a lot of place uh for destination to go. Yeah, I think guys, if you
Yes.
guys, yeah, I think after this, a lot of us will add to our bucket list to come to Nagano because it's very wonderful, especially for the
Right?
natural, yeah, to nature lovers.
You should. So yes, Japan is not only Tokyo, Osaka, and Nagoya. Maybe come to Nagano. You'll
Yeah,
experience a lot of things over there.
yeah. I will add to my bucket list. Thank you very much, Nurul. What a lovely
Welcome.
topic today. So, guys, if you want to ask Kak Nurul, okay, I see Kak Bagas and Kak Kemalas excited about today's topic. I would choose ladies first. Maybe Kak Kamala. Okay, if you want to
Okay,
ask Kak
thank
Nurul,
you
please.
for choosing me to ask first. Hi everyone. Hi Kak Nurul. I'm Kamala. So I joined late, so I missed the early minute of your presentation. I would like to ask that you are now currently living in Japan, right? Do you work there or you study there? That's my question. So if you work there, so do you have like, could you please give me a tip how to get work there or how to get study there? That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Kamal, for the question. So could I answer the question right away, Kadela?
Wait a minute. Sure, Kak Nurul, you can
Okay.
answer it directly.
Okay. Kamala, so actually I have returned to Indonesia since 2018. So I stayed in Japan exactly in Nagano for only 4 years. I went there for a master degree and continued working as a researcher at the university. So your question is how to continue study or pursuing study over there maybe, right?
Yes. Did you get like LPDP scholarship or Max or anything else?
Actually, no. So I want to tell you maybe uncommon way of going to Japan. So yes, I got the scholarship, but from the company in Japan. As you may know that in Japan, the research in Japan conducted in each university. For example, my university was focusing on carbon and water. So there are a lot of company who wants to give uh, yeah, not investment, but to give the money for the research. So what you have to do is maybe you need to find the professor that you want to study with, and then you approach them and telling that you want to pursue the master degree, and then this professor will find a way to get the scholarship for you if you are interesting enough for him. Do you get what I mean? Like
Yeah,
there
thank
are,
you. That's very
yeah, there are,
interesting.
yeah. So that's what happened to me. One of my lecturer in Indonesia, uh, yes, funding. Thank you, Kak Vivi. Yeah, so one of the lecturer in Indonesia introduced me to one of professor in Japan. And at the moment, the professor need two students from Indonesia, not from Indonesia, need two students for master degree. So we introduce, my lecturer introduced us, and then he give us the opportunity to study over there. So actually, my background was science in Indonesia. When I went there, they need engineering. So it's such a shift from science to engineer. So the professor give me a chance 1 year to study how engineering work instead of science, right? So they give me 1 year to study, and then after that I need to pass the apa sih namanya ujiannya to get the master degree. If I pass the ujiannya, then they will grant me with the scholarship. But if I don't pass, I need to go back to Indonesia. But fortunately, I pass. Then I continue my master over there. Gitu ceritanya Kak.
Interesting. Thank you.
Most welcome.
Hi. Thank you, Kak Kamala, for asking. And Kak Nurul for answering. Okay. Maybe now Kak Bagas. If you want to ask Kak Nurul, go ahead, Kak.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Hello, Kak Nurul. I am Bagas. Actually, I used to learn about the Japanese language back then in my senior high school, and I really had about the language because it is considered as a top hard. I don't know, like the hardest one of a language beside the Chinese, maybe. I don't know. So I never put my attentions to enroll for some universities in Japan or Korean or not English speaking country. And I'm curious about your Japanese language level, or do you find hard to learn about Japanese, and how 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 y- how's life there with using the Japanese language?
Okay. Very interesting question. Thank you, Kak Bagas. So about the Japanese, I totally agree with you. It's so hard to understand Japanese. Actually, I have learned in my senior high school era for 3 years, but nothing I learned from there. So I just starting from zero again. When I went to Japan, I know nothing with Japanese, and as I told in the presentation, the many elderly like to giving apa namanya voluntary class for foreigners. So me and my friend taking those classes, and then actually you have option if you want to go study abroad. You can take international class, which the class will be conducted in English, or the regular class. It will be conducted in the foreign, no, the Japanese language. But fortunately, it was okay for me to use English in the class. But living in Japan is not only studying in the class. You need to go to the society, right? You need to talk with them, and especially Nagano, English is unfamiliar for them. So you are pushed to really learn Japanese. So with the help of Obasang that helped me to learn Japanese, and also the friends, international friends over there, who encouraged me to use Japanese. I could finally practice. So trust me, when you are abroad, and you don't familiar with the language, and you push to understand that language, you will really be able to talk in that language in such a short time because no option, right? Yeah.
Yeah, totally agree. Okay,
Semangat.
thank you, Kak.
Welcome.
Okay, so the next. Maybe April, if you wanna ask something to Nurul.
Thank you for the opportunity, Kadela. So, hello, Kanurul. I would like to ask a little bit about Nagano. The first one, I think I want to know what's your opinion of the shame sticker you got when you put the wrong trash put it mistakenly in front of in the trash area, and I would like to ask more about Nagano. Like, what's the best month to visit Nagano, and is it near the Shirakawago or Toyama area prefecture? Sorry, because I plan to go to some city in near Nagano area, and I think I will stop by Nagano because you told us that the area has such rich culture, and also I think it will be more lovely to be in Nagano than in such a crowded area like Tokyo. That's all I think. Thank you,
Thank you for the question. Tadi Kak siapa namanya?
April.
April. Okay. Thank you. Very another interesting question. So first, the sticker of shame. Luckily, I did it once. So I mistakenly once, and at that time, I wonder how they know that that trash bag is mine, right? I don't put any name on the plastic bag, but I figured out that maybe I throw a thing that mark with the Indonesian language. So they noticed that this plastic bag is belongs to Indonesian. Because I did it once, so I learned from that. I didn't get the sticker of shame. Unless I do it again and again, I will get it. So uh thanks God. I never get that. And whenever I was in Japan, I always think that I am the ambassador of Indonesia. So Indonesia is like in my face. So if I do something wrong, I will uh apa namanya, put a shame in Indonesia. So I try to do my best, not doing any harm, especially to the planet.
Oh yes,
Okay, and the next question. You're visiting Shirakawa-go
yes. I'm
and
going to
Toyama.
visit Shirakawago because I last time I went there, I just stopped in Kanazawa and can make it to no Shirakawago. So the next time I will go to there.
What?
And what's the
So
best
you
moment to visit?
in Nagano?
Yes.
I think the whole year is been beautiful because all season is just beautiful in Nagano. But my best guess is on October, maybe when the greeny start to change the colors to red and orange and yellow. So imagine that Nagano is like Bandung in Indonesia. It's surrounded by mountain. So it's like apa namanya, a bowl. Nagano here
Oh,
is surrounded by the mountain. So everything is just turned to red and yellow and green. So what I meant to say is that people is mesmerized by sakura, the pink sakura,
yes.
right? But for me, the red and yellow and brownish is just more mesmerizing. So you need to go there maybe around October,
Oh,
the
so
beginning of October. That's a very nice time to go there. And also
you
for the winter to experience winter because it's winter Olympic place. So you should go to Hakuba or another mountain over there. And also, I think it's cheaper price than the other place in Nagano because there are too many ski resort, right, in Nagano. So
All
the
right.
price become cheaper compared the other prefecture. And
Oh,
it's really close to Shirakawa, to Toyama. Toyama is just under the Nagano. So it's close by.
okay.
Mm.
Thank
Yeah,
you for your answer, Kanurul.
most welcome.
Okay, thank you very much, April. I think that's the last question from Britzoners. Yeah. Thank you, Nurul, for sharing your story about interesting Japan, especially your experience living in Nagano. I think Nurul, for the rest of Bridger wanna ask the question, Kak Diop and Kak Pamela, I'm so sorry because our time is very limited. Maybe you can ask to Kak Nurul Instagram. Kak Nurul, if you don't mind, they will be reach you on Instagram. Please type your Instagram on our chat box. Thank you very much. So now we will jump to yeah, we will jump to the photo session. So maybe Farah or Reza could help me to taking a screenshot of our today's class.
Yep, sure.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Dila, for the opportunity. So, guys, we would like to take a photo. So please kindly turn on your cameras so it will be uploaded on Instagram account. So if you consent, please turn on your camera and I will take the photos for you. So give us your best pose because, as I said, it will be posted on Instagram, and I will take the photos in. Okay, hold on for a second. I think I need to remove the spotlight. Okay. Okay, thank you very much for the help. So I see that there are 3 slides, which means that I have to take the photo 3 times, but I don't know where you are, so so keep posing. I'll take the photo 3 times, keep posing. All right, the first one, I'll take the photo in 3, 2, 1. Okay, hold on for a second. All right, the second one, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you very much. Nice. And the last one, 3, 2, 1. All right, then. So the photos has been taken and it will be uploaded on Instagram in no time. So thank you very much. Dela, back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Reza, for helping me to taking a screenshot. Okay, now we will jump to the session that you will waiting for. That is forum group discussion. So you will invite to the breakout room. So we have a lot of wonderful castle there. So yeah, maybe I will ask Ilham first. Are you ready for open the breakout room? Hello, Kayam.
Hello, Kadela. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So you have, I guess, around 25 until 30 minutes to having a FGD session with other members. So yeah, enjoy the discussion, guys. See you again in the main room. Bye-bye. Okay. So now the main room session, I will give to Ghazali. Enjoy the discussions.
All right. Thank you so much, Kadela, for the opportunity. Anyway, welcome to Britzone, guys. Before we start discussion, I would like to introduce myself. So my name is Ghazali, as you can see in my nickname over there, and currently I'm a student. So I think that's all. And for any one of you, please, guys, I would like to know you guys. And in addition, I would like to invite you guys to open your camera if you don't mind, but it's okay as well if you can't. And I'll give to Kak Fee. Kak Fee, hello.
Hi, hello, Kak Ghazali. Yes.
All right, so Kak Fee.
Okay, so thank you. So my name is Lutfi Lali, but you can call me Fee or Lutfi. I'm from Bekasi. Yeah, I'm a worker. That's it from me.
All right, that's cool. So you're living in Bekasi. Is that means you have joined at least once to the Britzone offline class?
You asked me?
So have you joined to the Britzone's offline class in Jakarta since you quite close, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you ask me, to be honest, I've never gone to I never going to Britzone offline class.
All right, so we would like to invite you to go there. I hope you will. I mean, it will be so fun and nice to congregate in
Really?
person with you. Yeah,
Why
yeah,
not?
yeah. It'll be so nice.
Yeah, there will be a beneficial experience thing. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah. We're gonna wait for you. Thank you so much, Kafi. And how about Kafika? Kafika, hello, Kafika.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is Evika. I live and work in Jakarta. I'm sorry I cannot turn on my camera at the moment. Nice to meet you all.
All right. Oh, nice to meet you too. Um. Oh, anyway, Kafika, have you joined to Britzone offline class since you live in Jakarta as well?
No, I
Oh,
I got home at like 6 p.m. I just cannot make the time, to join offline class, so I only join the online classes.
I see. All right. So we would like to invite you again to come to Britzone offline class. Thank you so much, Kafika. And
Yeah.
Casto, hello, Casto. Are you there?
Yes. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. My name is Asto. I used to live in Jakarta. Now I live in Surabaya.
In
That's it.
Surabaya. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Is it the first time you joined Britzone online class, or probably you have joined once at an offline class when you go to
Yeah, I've joined several online class and also offline class.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Casto. And how about Kak Nurul? Are you there? Are you going to having a discussion with us?
Hello, Kak. I will just join without discussing. I will just
All
listen to you
right.
guys.
All right. How about Kak Ona? Kak Ona, would you like to be in our discussion? And about Kadela?
I think
All
I
right,
will
so
take some rest. Kak Ghazali, thank you for asking.
all right, all right. So guys, it's pretty interesting when it comes to discuss about Japan, right? And it's fascinating as well. When something about Japan comes to my mind, I mean, it's gonna be mind blowing. It's gonna be like the habits, the culture, the geographically. I mean, whether geographically or in culture or many other things that exist in Japan, right? So, I would like to ask you about like what comes to your mind when you think about Japan. So, how about if Kak Fika to answer the question first, please?
Okay. Okay, to be honest, the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear the word Japan is sushi, because it's such an iconic food and I love sushi as well. But Further, I also think of Japan as one of the most advanced countries in the world, along with USA and China. It's not just they are way ahead of us in technologies, but they're also very famous for their culture, and not just like the local culture, but their culture as human beings. Just like our speaker told us, the way they behave on a daily basis, the way they respect each other, even unique things that we don't have here, such as not tipping or like strict privacy rules. I think those are the things that make Japan such an established country. And same as our speaker, I do hope that someday we as a country could follow Japan's footstep to be such an advanced country. Not to be too optimistic to be like Japan, but at least trying to start, following Japan's footsteps as a country. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's my answer. Thank you.
Well, I gotta be agree with you.
Mm.
I mean, how could I say that? If I see Japan, it's well structured. I mean, whether the organization in the environment, whether it politically or in industries as well, that's very fascinating. All of the people would feel they are the same. So, I mean, in my opinion, even though I never go to Japan, but yeah, I
Yeah, me
pretty agree
too.
with you. You're right. and it's fascinating. At least like I wouldn't hear some things bad around my place. I think people in Japan would say something's harmed to us, especially behind us, like like goose bumping or something like that. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny when we're having like that. Oh, guys, anyway, like feel free to talk. Yeah, if you want to argue the opinions or give statements indirectly present, please just open your mouth and just talk. Okay. Uh, anyway, Kafika, thank you so much for your statement, for your answer. I
Thank
pretty
you.
agree with you. And how about Castor? Castor, do you have some of the others' opinions, or you have another? Do you agree with Kafika's statement towards the Japan's definition of Fika's mind, or you have another thoughts? Please, Castor.
Uh, yeah, I think I have maybe similar perspective. When I think when it comes to mind when you are thinking about Japan is technology.
Hmm.
There are so many advanced technology, and I've been there once.
Oh,
And yeah, they have.
oh,
I mean, I've been there in in 2007, I think, or maybe 2009.
oh,
And they already have 4K television. When we
oh,
have like
really?
we have like CRT
Uh,
television, and they have like 4K in their labs. And
wow.
I'm watching a sumo event
Uh,
in 4K. I was just blowing my mind.
wow.
So there are so many inventions in there, and I'm lucky enough to see that. And also Japan is, in my opinion, uh weird inventions. You know, kind of like chopstick meets fan,
Uh-huh.
They are like chopstick that cools down your noodles, like combined chopstick with the fans. So you literally have fans on top of your chopstick, so you don't have to blow your noodles. So
Oh,
that kind
yeah,
of weird inventions.
yeah,
Uh, uh, maybe normal for them. I don't
yeah.
know. I'm not going to use that because I guess it's weird. So, they have like positive sides,
Positive side, yeah,
the advancement of technology, but the weird side is they allow themselves to invent anything,
yeah, yeah.
from weird stuff. So you kind of have both ways. I don't know, maybe Nurul agree with me or not.
All right.
Yeah. I think that's it maybe from now from me.
All right. Yeah, pretty much agree with you, Kak Asto. I mean, I was quite mind-blowing as well when you said that you watch. I mean, you can see 4K visual on
Yeah.
television
Yeah.
in that year.
Yeah, in
And
that
then
year.
as far as I know, the digital transformation in Indonesia, especially for the television, you know, we just have transformed our televisions digitalization of the televisions in about a year or 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
and it's just, like no more than full HD, I guess, like 180p. And
No,
then
maybe less than that. We are in the like DVD resolution, I guess.
oh
Maybe
my
below
God.
720p, if I'm not mistaken.
Like it's such a I think like a bless, like some things are really different when you come over to another countries, and then we
Yeah.
saw like something spectacular like that in
Yep.
advancement of technology. I wish that Indonesia could follow as soon as possible. I mean, not only for television technology, but a whole of technology advancement in Indonesia, right?
Yeah,
And
maybe
then
not the weird side, maybe the positive side.
it's
The
yeah,
the little things.
the little things. Pretty much agree with you. And the other thing about some things weird still exists in the place. I think it's general, like since we also have somewhat various or weirdest things ever, even it's quite much here. But whether it's considered as a culture or not, we still have those kind of side. And then I don't think that's pretty weird. It means that, in my opinion, it's just a unique side of the culture of or the region of the country itself, right?
Yeah, right.
Let's see. So, so you said that you've ever visited Japan, right? And what were your impressions, Castro?
Uh, my impression with the people, they are very disciplined people. They are, I'm 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 just visiting Japan for like a week, but I noticed that everyone's like to go on foot. I mean, walking. So, not like in Jakarta that everybody has a car. There, there are a lot of people that has bikes and walk to train station or maybe subway to reach their destination. So you pretty much have to walk, even though you are a top main executive, because I was visiting a factory there, and the top executive is walking just like us to restaurant to eat lunch. So if you're thinking like at Jakarta, like the executive ride like Alphard or something like expensive cars, but executive there they just like to walk. So that is pretty mind blowing. So they're not afraid or ashamed of walking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really, I mean, they're really showing their equality of the human view, right? Of the humanity as well. Yeah. Since I think we have like a much gap about inequality here. Like for those who want to just reachable destination by public transportation, then we go there. But mostly it's not for those who has lots of money. They prefer to having private vehicles and etc. Like seems to be private.
Yeah, but
And
to be
also,
fair, the infrastructure is perfect. I mean,
yeah,
the walking path and then the train station and the subway is there. They are awesome. So like their public transportation is perfect. So comparing that to Jakarta, I mean, we have subway and MRT and also now LRT. Yeah, but not there enough, you know.
Yeah, it's not that enough since we have a lot. I mean, lots of citizens or the people, like Indonesians people. Like it's about 270 million. Can you
Yeah,
imagine
and
that?
also I think their discipline and their motto,
Yeah.
because Indonesian is getting lazy compared to them. They like to move their body but especially in Jakarta, we like use something not like Gojek or car or bikes. You know how many motorcycles in
Yeah.
Jakarta. So like we go to Indomaret not by walking, just we are using transportation, bikes, mostly motorcycle or bikes.
Yeah.
So they are, I mean, can I say that Japan people is healthier than, I don't know, Indonesian people?
I think
I
so.
don't know.
I don't know, but I think so, yeah. Because if we take a look at media data outside with how could I say? They discipline leads to the healthier, right? I mean, it could make them healthier, at least.
Yeah, their
right?
boss is thin, compared to Jakarta. We have boss like pretty big people. I'm not going to say the word, but pretty sizable people. But when I'm see their executives, they are pretty thin. So,
Wow.
they're rich. They are rich, but they are thin.
I see.
Compare
Well,
that
that's
to
cool.
Jakarta.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I think that at the same time, for Indonesia, some things we gotta get lessened is that we gotta get our advancement in terms of technology, right? So, not only in technology but also in infrastructure. So at least it would lead Indonesians people to more discipline, right? Well, perhaps there are gonna be lots of people, getting skinnier but looks healthy, whether skinny
Yeah.
or even fat or big. At least they will. I mean, they seems healthier. Not only
Yeah.
healthy by looks, but also their mentality. I thought that in work habits in Indonesia, it's quite toxic quite much, but I'm not pretty sure about that since I'm not a worker. Anyway,
Okay.
thank you so much, Kak Asto. And
Yes.
and how about Kak Fika? Kak Fika,
Yeah.
have you ever been to Japan?
No, to be honest, I've never been
Oh,
abroad. Yeah, at
so
all.
yeah, same here actually. But I'm really hoping to go abroad some days, and I think Japan is one of my destinations plan.
Yeah,
And I
that's
hope
cool.
and I hope you guys have the same plan as well in with the near future or the long term future. I hope we could meet in Japan some days.
Yeah,
and and it means that Kafika, when we have some plans to go to certain areas or countries all over the world, it means that you gotta get some kind of expectation right towards
yeah.
the country, the destination country. And how about you, Kafika, about it? Like, what can you expect? Like, at least what will you think when you were living in Japan?
Okay. So I really like food. I like cooking and I like eating. And Japan is a country with the most restaurants that has Michelin stars. The food rating. And I think that speaks a lot for a country like Japan. It means that they take their food very seriously. They are very careful in choosing their ingredients and how they make their food. Even like street food stalls in Japan could have like Michelin stars. It doesn't have
Yeah.
to be like a luxury restaurants, and I think it's very amazing. And sometimes when I one day when I visit Japan, I would like to visit one of said food stalls that has Michelin stars. But then and then after that, I also would like to experience more advanced public transportation, because here in Jakarta I use public transportation daily, and I would like to have some benchmark,
I see.
yeah, in Japan. And the last one is probably just to experience how to live in Japan, just to exist with the people and just learn how to be a more decent human beings like them. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like not only for expectation we're going to be having on our destination sheet, and also we gotta find our motivation, right? And I think
Yeah.
Kafika's showing some of motivations to go to Japan, especially. Do you agree with that, Kak Asto or Kak Nurul? Right? We gotta get some of motivations to go to certain areas, whether to study or work or just having holidays. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And
agree.
Kak Fika, is Japan is your bucket list of your destination, or there is any other areas in your bucket list? I mean, on your top bucket list.
Well, Japan is not on the top of my bucket list to visit. Well, it's in the top three, but the top is actually New York, because I really like musicals, and I'm hoping to someday watch some musicals on Broadway. And I also like American TV series, which is like 99% of them are located in New York. The set is located in New York. So I've been exposed to a lot of pop culture related to New York and just USA as a country in general. So I'm hoping to just see all of it with my own eyes and just experience living there. Yeah.
I see. So it means that you will you already have you know a an exact plan when you were at that areas in your top bucket list, right?
Yeah.
Is that usually happen as well when you planning a trip, whether just domestic or international, perhaps? Like when you go to somewhere, you well plan. Like before you go there, you will go here, and after go here, you go there, and then the other case, like you're really well planned before you go. Have you? I mean, are
Yeah.
you typically that kind of person?
To be honest, I'm not a traveler. Yes, I'm boring. I don't really like to travel. The farthest city that I've ever been is Bali. Like, yeah. I mean, so if someone asks me to go traveling, especially related to nature, like hiking and camping, I would say no, thank you. Yeah, I'm not a traveler person. I visit Bali because, well, I just want to see some beaches, and, well, also when I'm in Bali, I'm not visiting the further areas, like some people go to see Kintamani Mountain. I just stay around Kuta. I'm not a
I see.
traveler. I'm not adventurous. But yes, as for making plans, I do make plans, at least where to stay, where to eat, what to visit, what to buy if I really want to shop for things. Just general things, not really detailed, because sometimes plan changes, and sometimes we can just decide what to do on the spot, when we arrive at the location. But for the essential parts, like plane tickets, where to stay, I think you have to plan those things way ahead of your trip. Yeah.
I see. Well, I think I have the same habits when I'm going to any certain place. But anyway, thank you so much, Kapika, Kasto,
Thank you.
Dylan. Yeah, since we have a limited time, I think I would pick up Kasto as representative to the next time. So thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Kak Gozali, Kak Asto, thank you.
Thank you so much. Welcome to Britzone again, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I think like everyone is haven't here already. Yeah,
Oh
Kak
my
Gozali, yeah.
God.
But yeah, I think it's
Right, Kadela?
already over, yeah. But time is over, Kak Ghazali. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for handle the FGD session, Kak Ghazali.
Thank you so much, Kadela, and back to you, Kadela. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I think while we wait for the others, Kauna, are you already here? Okay, everyone is here. Welcome back, everyone. So, how's your discussions? Is that great? You need more time?
We need more time.
Yes, always.
We need more time.
We have all night.
We need more time.
I really need more time, guys. Please.
The discussion was
Thank you, Kak
Encore.
Encore.
So join our community on Discord, okay? So you need more time, right? Join our Discord.
Yes, we need more time.
Okay. So what's your discussion, guys? Is that great?
Very nice, very great.
Very great.
It's cool. Okay. So now is representative session. So I will ask Dila. Hello. Dila. Hello. So how's the discussion in your group?
It's really fun. I get to know much more things about Japan, especially. And I have the lovely Ka Pamela and Karen in my room. And for the representative, I'm going to choose Karen. Are you still here, Karen? Okay, then if Karen is not here anymore, I'm going to choose Ka Pamela.
Okay, because there are only two of us. Okay. So we just discussed about Japan first. So
Okay, you can
actually,
go, Pamela.
me and Karirin actually quite the same. We like Japan for the Japanese food and also the anime, because I think we have the a similar age, because she said that she knows anime from 90s like Samurai X, something like that, and also about another country we want to go to besides Japan. I actually don't have right now, but Karirin want to go to New Zealand and Finland, because she said that New Zealand has beautiful landscape, like we already watched in a lot of the Ring trilogy, like the Hobbit house, and also she wants to go to Finland because Finland is like one of the happiest country in the world, and also the best education country in the world. And the last about what kind of traveler we are. We are actually the same too. We both are planner, so we cannot go to a place without any plan. So, but we are not that strict, maybe about time or about the spontaneous thing. So yeah, that's quite much what we are talking about. Thank you.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Kamala, for sharing and from Dila's group. Okay. So now we jump to Aldi.
Hello.
Hello,
Is that-
Aldi.
Hello, Kadela.
So yeah, how your discussion? How your group discussion?
All right. So my discussion was really interesting. I was with Kak Bagas, Kak Ratna, and Kak Galuh. Even though each of us has never gone to Japan, but we could still, discuss about Japan, since we can as like see a lot of things from Japan from internet. So yeah, for the representative, I think actually I haven't chosen anyone. But how about let's go to Kagalu, because Kagalu was the last person sharing their thoughts about Japan and maybe had less time to speak. So let's go, Kagalu. Okay, is Kagalu here? Or maybe oh yeah, there is Kagalu. Hello, Kagalu. You are still muted, Kagalu. Okay, I don't know what happened to Kagalu. How about Karatna then? Hello, Karatna. Could you please share or what we have been talking about?
Okay.
Please, Kak.
Maybe the first question that what is in your mind when you said about Japan, and the answer of my question, the answer of for me is like the Japan, about the technology, about the automotive, and about the people of Japan, which is a very disciplined one. And the second question, uh, I forget about second question. Do you want to go to Japan? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I want to go to Japan, but not for the holiday, because I want to search for the fellowship or the short course, because I want to go to Japan, but I do not want to pay to go there. And then the third one is, what is your bucket list? My answer is go to Europe, around the country in Europe, and for Bagas also wants to go to Europe, and Kagalu wants to go to UK, if I'm not mistaken.
Japan and Korea.
Oh yeah, sorry, Japan and Korea. Okay, maybe that's what I in my mind.
Okay, thank you so much, Karana, for sharing our discussion. So let's back to Kadela. Thank you.
Wow, that's very cool. I mean, like a lot of members from your group want to go to various country in the world, yeah, Kalbi. Thank you very much for sharing, by the way. So
Thank you.
thank you. Okay. I think this is the last group that I will choose for representing their group, because we have limited time. Maybe I will pick Kafifi. Hello, Kafifi.
Oh yeah, hello.
Hello. So
Okay, so
yeah, you can choose your representative of the group.
choose representative. I will choose Kainka. Kainka, are you there? Kainka? Okay, maybe Kainka not present right now. Maybe Kafaza. Faza Gilman.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, please, you can share what we discussed before about the topic today.
Yeah, we discussed a lot. Interesting. So we have many perception about Japan. Uh, Three of us, two of them is want to visit Japan. One of them don't want to visit there. Mas Lutfi is refused to visit Japan. It's with beyond reason. They want to visit the unseen place, not like Japan. And what else? The other discussion is about the preference of food, what of the bucket list, the experience never experienced. We have a plan to visit there, and and the impression for the first thing when we hear about Japan. The impression is interesting, yeah. There is they said, I don't know, we discussed about the impression of Japan is very diligent, time management, clean, and have a beautiful scenery like Fuji, Sakura, and have unique food, unique food. Maybe Kak Vivi can add more, or Kak Lutfi.
Okay, thank you, Kak
Thank
Faza.
you.
And thank you so much for Kak Intan, Kak Lutfi too, for joining group discussion today. Back to Kak Dela.
Okay, thank you from Kak Vivi and Kak Faza. By the way, I have like connection trouble. Am I audible, guys, now?
Yes, you're audible, Del.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now already we've been in the end of our class sessions today. So maybe before we close the session, Kak Nurul, do you have any closing statement?
Okay, Kak Dela. Closing statement, okay. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for your time to listen to my story. It was a wonderful chapter of my life, full of learning and unforgettable experiences. I hope I've given you a good glimpse into what makes Nagano so special, especially for me. I truly hope that all of us will have the chance to experience exploring the world and have deeper cross-cultural understandings, especially in Nagano, Japan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Kak Nurul, for conduct to today's class. That was really nice and great experience to share. And yeah, now we already in the end of the session. Thank you so much to all the wonderful Britzoners who already come to this session. And yeah, and see you again on next class. And after this, we will share the feedback link on WhatsApp group. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to fill the feedback link so we can improve our class better. Okay. So thank you so much, Britzoner, and bye bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. See you.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye and thank you
Kadela.
everyone.
Guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Don't forget to
Bye, you
come
too.
again on our class.
Good night.